Okay, so now we're going to go over to Annihilation Nation. Well, first we need to do vidcomic skip. We do 3 vidcomic skips in the run. 2 of them are very, very easy. 1 of them is easy. So what we're going to do here is straightforward stuff. Charge over to the left, through the door, and the cutscene will play automatically when we get to this point. What we're trying to do here is quit out of the vidcomic because we don't actually want to play it. The game forces you into the vidcomic. But when you open up the menu, there's 3 options. By default, this will be selected. If you've done any runs already or you've set up your file, this will be selected. So what you want to do at the start of a session of runs is set it onto end. Mash start and X, and then you don't even need to think about it. Menuing becomes super easy. So when we come back out, we're going to do the actual vidcomic skip. Basically, the way this works is that when you play in NG+, you don't have to do the vidcomics. I want to say by doing these inputs, we skip a little bit of extra menuing. So what the inputs are is triangle, XX, triangle? God, I'm second guessing myself now. Triangle, XX, triangle. Very simple. You can kind of do it as fast as you like. And that will skip the vidcomic. We don't have to play it. There's a cutscene that plays afterwards. Then we can actually get the coordinates to Annihilation Nation and go over to Annihilation Nation. Super, super simple stuff. We're just going to fly through here. So when we get to Annihilation Nation, basically what we've done by doing VR skip is we skipped the first visit to Annihilation Nation. The way the game goes is that you would go to Annihilation Nation to unlock the Terror guys, to do Aquatos and Tyrannosis. By doing VR skip and getting to Dax, you don't need to do any of that, but on Dax we unlock the extra missions on Annihilation Nation. So when it's going to land us on Annihilation Nation, it's going to send us to the first mission, which we don't need to do because we don't need to get the Terror guys, we don't need to unlock Aquatos or anything like that. So the best thing to do is just kill yourself. Kill yourself, get in the lava. Then you go down an X to go on to the actual mission we want, which is this Courtney Lauf mission. And this is the mission we actually need to do. So, right at the start, if you're not feeling confident, this movement is a little bit awkward. You could just equip the shield and then you don't even need to worry about the flames. But what we're going to do is go right, left, right. And it's even finer than that in reality. You can see I just shimmy from side to side. And that dodges the flames. If you're slow, a 4th flame will spawn and then you need to go to the left again. Or like I say, you can just equip the shield. Then we're going to go over the button. I use a nice little wrench swing to get close to the door. It's always the right door. The way the missions work is it's always the same. And then to get across this gap, we're going to do a falling neutral long jump. This falling neutral is a bit awkward. If you want, you can just jump over these platforms like the game intends you to. And the reason this falling neutral is awkward is because it's very easy to lose your speed on this ledge. So you cancel too close to the ledge and you lose all your speed. This is why I like to line it up in first person. So you want to just, it's not tight, but just aim in this sort of angle. Falling neutral. You can see when I cancel and when I've landed. I'm not landing at the ledge, I'm landing a bit before the ledge. So, I mean, it's tight, but the ledge is here, Ratchet's feet are here. If you hit the ledge, then you're going to lose your speed and Ratchet will high jump instead. Hyper strike across. You can do the proxy here. I'm not going to recommend it. I can quickly show you what it looks like because basically this proxy is just really inconsistent and it's not fun. So this is Tana doing the proxy in his world record. Proxy against the slope, glide onto it, falling neutral, and then you land around here, and that triggers the cutscene, the end of the level. None of this is hard, and you can do it as a beginner, but the proxy is really inconsistent, so that's why I don't really recommend it. Instead, we're just going to do the rest of the level casually. So what that involves is putting on the shield, because there's quite a few enemies. And then we're just going to charge to one button and charge to the next button. So charge past this tank, charge onto the button, and this one will be the left. It's basically going to go left-right. You can get up to the door as soon as possible. You try and get around these ninjas onto the button. And we just want to equip the Rhino here, ready for the next fight. And then we're going to be charging through to the right. And this is the end of the level. So this casual strat is not much slower than the proxy. Like I say, if you want to do the proxy, give it a try. But it's just quite hard to get the feel for the proxy, is all I'll say. Scorpio fight, super simple. He dies in 2 rhino shots. If you know how to rapid fire, you'll save a second or so here, but don't worry about learning how to rapid fire. It's not a huge deal. Right, this death abuse, I didn't understand it for a long time. Literally all you do is get underneath the tank, whatever this is, and mash R1. And when you mash R1 on lava, it makes you hit the lava multiple times. So you can see, just after round pause, you'll see Ratchet kind of shakes around. That's the effect of the R1 on the lava. It kills you. And that's all of Annihilation Nation. You get another cutscene here. I like to do a falling neutral long jump back to the ship, but just get back to the ship however you like. And that's it. Pretty straightforward planet.